Hello students. So here the third video related to the scene prose extract here. So already we have seen 5 different passages related to scene prose. So here again we are going to see some of the examples related to some passages. So here before starting, now whatever the marks which have been allotted for the scene passages or the textual content, you all are not serious with the text, okay? Now for grammar some marks have been given, for writing skills some marks are given, but here if you all want to score good marks, you have to give that much important only as much you are giving for grammar and writing skill, okay? You always say what, there is more content, how much to read, how much and learn, how much to learn, okay? Many passages are there, many prose are there, okay? Many poems are there, okay? Many appreciations are there. So instead of learning, we'll just learn about the grammar and about the writing skill and we can pass, but not here like that. If you want to score good marks, you have to give that much importance for this prose also. So as I have already told, each question from the prose will have 2 marks each. 5 questions will be asked. The first question will be simple factual, where fill in the blanks, true or false, complete the verb, okay, name the following, arrange in the chronological order. Such types of questions will be asked. The second question will be brief, complex, where the answer will be there in the passage itself and you have to find the answer and write it in your own words in a brief format. The third question will be related to vocabulary, like noun form, adjective form, adverb form and all. The fourth question will be related to grammar. Any type of grammar question will be asked where from the passage, okay? And the fifth question will be related to personal response, where the question will be related to the passage but you have to answer it in your own words, okay? So for scene prose, altogether 10 plus 10, 20 marks bifurcation has been given in the paper pattern. So let's move to the next example here. Extract 6. The concert came to an end. The audience gave the artist a standing ovation. A large mustached, having a long mustache man made a long boring speech. Then came the presentation of bouquets. Then more applause and the curtain came down. The people began to move towards the exits. Now was the time. Smita wriggled her way through the crowds towards the stage. Then she went up the steps that lead to the wings, her heart beating loudly. In the wings, a small crowd had gathered to talk about the evening concert, to help carry bouquet and teacups and instrument. Some people were gathered on the stage there and she described what the thing was going on there. He was there standing with the man who played the tabla for him, the great wizard of music, Ustad Allah Rakha. Her knees felt weak, her tongue dry. She was very much scared now after going there. But she went up and standing before them, her hands folded, "Oh sir," she bursted out. "Yes," he asked questioningly, but kindly. And her story came pouring out, the story of her brother who lay sick at home and of how he longed to hear him and the Ustad play. "Will you come to Aunt Sushila's house and play for him?" she asked at the end breathlessly. "Please," she begged. "Please come." So she was trying to convince him to come to their house. "Little girl," said the mustached man who had made the long speech, "Panditji is a busy man. You must not bother him with such request. But Pandit Ravi Shankar smiled and mentioned him to be quiet. He turned to Ustad Sahib and said, "What shall we do, Ustad Sahib?" The Ustad moved the wad of pen. To move the wad of pen means he gave a yes answer by some actions from his face. From one cheek to another. "Tomorrow morning we perform for the boy." "Yes," he said. So here she had come to convince them to play for her brother, who was very much weak and he was about to die, and so she had come to convince them to come to the house and play for their brother, and here she was able to convince them now. He said, "Yes," Panditji replied. "It's settled then." It was a very excited Smita who came home late that night. Anant was awake, breathing the oxygen from the cylinder. Did you hear him?" he whispered. "I did," she replied, "and spoke to him, and he will come tomorrow morning with the tabla Ustad and they will play for you." So now hearing this, he was very much happy. And the following morning, Aunt Sushila's neighbor saw two men get out of a taxi which pulled up outside their block. They could not believe their eyes. It's not possible," they said. Pandit Ravi Shankar and Ustad Alaraka went up the wooden staircase and knocked softly on the door of Aunt Sushila's apartment. They went in, sat down on the divan by the window and played for the boy, surrounding him with a great and beautiful happiness as life went out of him gently, very gently. So this is the passage here. Let's move to the questions. Simple factual activities. So first one, write true or false. When Smita returned to home, Anant was awake. The answer is true here. Ravi Shankar only came to Aunt Sushila's house. Answer is false, because both Ravi Shankar and Ustad Alaraka also had come there. Anand's room was on the ground floor. No, false. Anand survived the sickness. Answer is false, because at the last line it has been told that life went out of him gently, very gently. Next one, complex factual questions. Why could not the neighbors believe their eyes? So here also the answer is there in the passage. Neighbors saw two men got outside their block. They could not believe that Pandit Ravi Shankar and Ustad Alaraka had come to perform the live program for Anand at Sushila's house, because they were very much famous, and the place where Sushila auntie was staying, it was a common place, and so after them coming there, the neighbors who were there, they were very much surprised by seeing them, and that's why they did not believe their eyes. This is the second question. Next one, complete the verb. State the mind of Smita before visiting the maestros. Okay, what was her heart breathing loudly, so she was very much scared. Tongue was dry, her knees felt weak and very determined. So she was very determined that she had to go there and she will go and speak to the Ustad Alaraka and Pandit Ravi Shankar. Third one, related to vocabulary. Here the questions have been given here. Write the noun form of speak. The noun form of speak is speech. Belief, the answer is believe. Present, presentation. Beat, bet, beg. Okay, next one, find the words from the passage that means unseen backstage area on the side of the stage. Okay, here the meanings have been asked here. Here the answer is wings. Okay, the wings are the what? The part which is there next to the stage. A soft compressed lamp, wad. An expert at music, it is known as wizard. Next, twist or turn the body with quick movement, it is known as wriggle. Okay, so let's move to the next one. Grammar question, activities based on contextual grammar. So let's move. Did you hear him? He whispered. So answer is been told here, narrate. So narrate means what? You have to write it in indirect speech. He whispered whether he had heard him. Next one. They went in and sat on the divan. Make simple sentence. Now here which is the question is given, it's a compound sentence. So answer, after going in they sat on divan. Next one. He was there standing with the man who played tabla. Identify and name the type of subordinate clause. Okay, so answer, who played tabla is subordinate adjective clause. Why it is adjective clause? Because more information about he is been given in the about the noun or the pronoun, it has been given in the subordinate clause. So who played tabla? Okay, he was standing. So about him more information is given in the subordinate clause. So that's why it has been considered as adjective clause. Next one, and the audience gave the artist a standing ovation. Here the actual question is what? Change the voice. The question, it's not written in the bracket, but it is there. Change the voice. So what's the answer? The artists were given a standing ovation by the audience. Okay, any two questions related to grammar will be asked for 1 mark each. Next, personal response. So together now here 2 questions have been asked. Now any one question, such type of any one question will be asked for the exam. Which emotions are revealed in this sentence? Did you hear him? So here the boy, the Anand, he had said such word, and what type of emotions were there? They have asked here. This sentence expresses the boy's innermost curiosity and his desire to confirm if his sister had indeed heard the performance of the musician who he so longed to hear. So he also actually wanted to go and hear, and it was his excitement, but he was not able to go and meet him, and that's why these emotions of him had come when she had come to home that night. If you would have at Smita's place, how would have you convinced the musician wizard to come to your home? So my personal response here, if I would have in Smita's place, I would have requested them in the same manner that Smita requested them, because by her request, your request spelling is wrong, by her request both the wizards got agreed to come to her home and perform for the boy. Here also, now here each and everyone's response will be totally different. Okay, so this is about the passage. Let's move to the 7th extract here. A World Heritage Site, it is a site determined by the United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization, which is known as UNESCO, to have significant cultural and natural importance to humanity. As such, the sites are protected and mentioned by the International World Heritage Program, which is administered by the UNESCO's World Heritage Committee. Because World Heritage Sites are places that are significant cultural and natural. They vary in type but include forests, lakes, monuments, buildings and cities. World Heritage Sites can also be a combination of both cultural and natural areas. For example, Mount Hongshan in China is a site with significance of human culture because it played a role in historical Chinese art and literature. The mountain is also significant because of the physical landscape characteristic. That's why it is considered as World Heritage Site. Okay, this is the extract here. Let's move to the question here now. Simple factual questions. State the following statements are true or false. A World Heritage Site is protected by UNESCO. The answer is correct. So here write true. World Heritage Site can also be a combination of cultural and natural areas. Here also the answer is true. Mount Hongshan site is in Japan. The answer is false here. If we read the passage, we can understand that it is in China. So always see that whenever we are writing the answers, always try to cross check the answers. So here the answer is false. World Heritage Sites vary in type. Okay, they vary in type. Why? Because in the passage is given, they may be forests, there may be lakes, there may be monuments, there may be buildings, there may be cities. It depends upon the type they have been included in. Okay, so here also the answer is true. Next question, complex factual questions. Complete the following web. Now here one web chart is given. Sites included in World Heritage Site. So which are the sites? Now only we have seen forest, monuments, buildings, lakes. These are the sites which have been included in World Heritage Sites. Next question related to vocabulary. Give full form of UNESCO. So it's already given in the passage itself. The passage, the full form is what? United Nations Educational, Scientific and Cultural Organization. Okay, the next question here, give meaning of heritage. So here the answer is there in the passage itself. A site which is valued because of historical or natural or cultural importance. Okay, this is the meaning of heritage. This also meaning is there in the passage itself. So grammar question. World Heritage Site is a combination of cultural and natural area. Use as well as and rewrite. So here whenever we such types of words have been given to write, see that the meaning of the sentence should not get changed. Okay, what you all do, if you all try to use it, write it in the words which are been given, and you all try to change the meaning of the sentence. If the meaning of the sentence get changed, then your answer will be considered wrong. So here they are told to write use as well as. So World Heritage Site is a combination of cultural as well as natural area. Okay, this is the expected answer here. Now here the mountain is also significant because of its physical landscape characteristics. Now here the question in the bracket is not given. Actually they are told to frame WH type question to get the underlined part as the answer. Okay, so the mountain is also significant because of its physical landscape characteristic. So frame WH type question to get the underlined part as the answer. The exact answer will be here. Why does the mountain significant? Why does the mountain significant is the correct answer. Personal response question. What are the functions of UNESCO? Okay, now here the answer may be there in the passage, or you all should have some more information about UNESCO and all. Here UNESCO determined a World Heritage Site which has a cultural and natural importance in humanity. The protection of such important sites are the responsibilities of UNESCO to protect the temples and artifacts. Okay, this is the answer for your personal. So other questions will be also asked there. Okay, so let's move to the next one. This is the last extract which we are going to see about the Sin Pros. $1.87. That was all, and 60 cents of it was in pennies. Pennies saved 1 and 2 at a time by bulldozing the grocer and the vegetable man and the butchers until one's cheeks burned with the silent imputation of parsimony that such close dealing implied. 3 times Della counted it. $1.87, and the next day would be Christmas. There was clearly nothing to do but flop down on the shabby little coach and howl. So Della did it, which instigate that moral reflection that life is made up of sobs, snips and smiles, with snips predominating. While the mistress of the home is gradually subsiding from the first stage to the second, take a look at the home. A furnished flat at $8 per week. It did not exactly beg description, but it certainly had that word on the look out from the Mandisini squad. In the vestibule below was a letter box into which no letter could go, and an electric button from which no mortal finger could coax a ring. Also appearing thereunto was a card bearing the name Mr. James Dillingham Young. The Dillingham had been flung to the breeze during a former period of prosperity, when its possessor was being paid $30 per week. Now, when the income was shrunk to $20, though they were thinking seriously of contracting to a modest and unassuming D. But whenever Mr. James Dillingham Young came home and reached his flat above, he was called Jim and greatly hugged by Mrs. James Dillingham Young, already introduced to you as Della, which is all very good. This is the passage here. Now here the questions related to passage here are: first one, state whether true or false. So the first one, Della's family's income was $50 a month. So here the answer is false, because in the passage we can see here that it was having $20 a week, $20 to $30 a week. Okay, next one, Della counted the money 5 times. Actually here the answer is also wrong, because she had counted twice only. Okay, Jim was Della's husband. The answer is true here. Why? Because Jim was the name which was given to him. He was known as Jim. Actually his name was what? Mr. James Dwellingham Young. Okay, and so he was known as Jim. So here Jim was is been considered as a husband. Della has $1.87. Okay, so here also the answer is there in the passage. She was in the first line only, $1.87. So here also the answer is true here. Next one, complex factual questions. List of signs that indicates Della was very poor. So what are the lines from the passage that indicates that Della was very much poor? The first one here, the house was poorly furnished. The letterbox was not functioning. The electric bell was not functioning. The coach was small and shabby. And other some words or other some sentences also that she also keep on bargaining with the hawkers and all. Such types of sentences can also be listed here in this web chart. Okay. Next one, vocabulary question. Give meaning of the following words: cent. Okay, now here the actual answer is the monetary unit in various countries. Now cent, now as we have money, paise, rupees, here in that country it is considered as dollar and cents. Okay, as we all have in India rupees and paise, there is dollar and cent. Okay, cheeks burned, felt humiliated. Humiliated means felt tortured. Instigate, initiates. Unassuming, humble, modest. This is the answer here. Okay, next one, the question related to grammar here. Add a question tag to the following lines. There was clearly nothing to do. 3 times Della counted it. So here 2 questions have been asked here and we have to add proper question tag. So as it has been told here, there was clearly nothing to do. Okay, so here it's a imperative question. That's why the question is written here. The question tag is written here as positive only. There was clearly nothing to do, comma, was there. The next one, 3 times Della counted it. Didn't she? Now here only the this assertive sentence there, and that's why the question tag is used, written there in a negative format. So 3 times Della counted it. Didn't she is the correct answer. Della did it change the voice. Okay, and one more is given. Della saved 1 or 2 pennies daily. Change the voice. Della did it. It was done by Della. No any change in the meaning, no any change in the tense. Okay. Second one, Della saved 1 or 2 pennies. 1 or 2 pennies daily was saved by Della. Next one, personal response. Here 2 questions have been told here. Any one or any such type of question may be asked for exam. So here, write 5 lines about Della. So you all can write in your own words too. Della was a beautiful young lady. She has long hair. She has a loving husband, Jim. Her family income is very less, so she has to save every cent by hardship. In this story, her love towards her husband is described in detail. Overall, she is a good character. Next question here. Della counted the money twice. Explain what you think the reason for this may be. So what will be the reason? Della counted the money thrice with the hope that it would be more than what she counted earlier. She wanted to buy a gift for Jim, so she saved the money from her daily domestic expenses. She was worried about the gift because the money was only $1.87, which is not enough for a good gift for Jim. This is the expected answer here. So altogether till now we have seen 8 extracts. Whatever the question answers we have seen about the passages, such type of any questions may be asked. Not only the examples which I have seen, any passage, any question related to grammar, any question related to vocabulary, any question related to personal response may be asked for your exam. And see that each question contains 2 marks. So for 2 marks, how much content should be written? Okay, and for grammar, vocabulary and all, what type of answer should be written? If you all make a silly mistake there, then you all can lose your marks there. So do not try to make any mistakes. Make your learning content very much perfect, that you all will not lose any half mark also there. Thank you and have a nice day.